Oh, here we are again now, and it's like no time has passed. Gazing out upon the sunset as it sinks into the night. Many times it seemed as though a given day might be our last. Face to face with certain death, it's somehow coming out alright. I don't think that we have any cause to lament, but there's quite a lot of thrilling intent, thrilling intent, thrilling intent, thrilling intent.
I think we're pretty good at this already.
Yeah.
It's like anti-trapping.
Are we finding our calling as idiot proofers?
Isn't that what your job was at the beginning?
No. Wait. Fuck.
You travel into the next room. You walk into the next chamber as a great pendulum swings back and forth, carving just the evermost slight of the dent in the ground. You can clearly check its pattern, you can clearly check its path, and on either side is a great blood trail and a body split in half on the rafters immediately in front of you.
You know what really pisses me off about this one? Gregor, do me a solid. Check out the blood.
It's blood.
Maybe look at it a little closer.
It's not blood.
Yup.
What?
I put that there so that they'd realize it's dangerous.
What is this, crayon?
And that didn't do it? Really?
Well, I mean, anyone with half a brain would also realize that there's no blood where the blade is. Come on.
So you already tried to idiot-proof this room.
I tried the last one.
So this guy isn't a prop, is he?
Nope.
The corpse is split open on the rafters. Gregor, as you approach, same as before, a ghost flies out. Oh, man. Aw. I think I'm dead. Am I dead? Be real with me.
Yeah,
No,
dude.
you're dead.
Yeah.
Oh,
Take a look.
okay. This is fine, I guess. Whatever.
Yeah, it's cool. You're probably feeling pleasantly detached from the whole situation.
Like a little bit. I can't believe I died to that. He points at the giant pendulum.
Probably.
Yeah, you tell us.
That's annoying. So, God. Looks down. Yeah, no, all my cool stuff fell in the hole too. Man, this sucks.
Wow.
Yeah.
What cool stuff are we talking about here?
I had like a bag full of mystery items that I was gonna try out one at a time, but now they're just down there.
I'd
Oh,
like
they're
to
all
climb
going
sheer
off.
surfaces to go get
Oh,
them.
fuck. There's mystery items down there? Son of a bitch.
Marcus, we're supposed to be idiot-proofing this for each other, like other people, not for ourselves.
Marcus stops tying a rope around one of these rafters. Okay, fine.
Anyway, like, what killed you? The guy, like, looks down. Well, yeah, the pendulum did, but, like, that's honestly... It's not a big deal. Like, getting past the pendulum isn't hard. Like, it moves slow enough. It lazily drifts past. The problem was, like, we came into this room, and there was a mud golem from the last room that just came up behind me and grabbed me and held me in front of the pendulum.
Ooh.
So that
You gotta get through the
was
fog door.
not good. Oh.
Yeah, I, forgot they can get out sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's an actual... So the rooms can... Oh my god, the rooms can interact. They can chain off of each other.
Marcus, you're a musician of sorts, correct?
Of sorts. Sure.
Do you have some sort of metronome?
I don't know. Do I?
Yeah, you've got one of those... You know one of those, like, drinky birds?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got one of those.
Perfect.
That'll work. Can
Yeah, it's
I
close
use my engineering skills to attempt to turn that into some sort of metronome?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to set it to the beat of the pendulum so that
Oh.
maybe there's a little rhythm game instead of, trying to time it.
Finally, the bard can be helpful.
And we should probably get rid of this body so nobody tries to get his stuff. And Harlock kicks the body down the hole.
Thanks for the help.
You hear like 6 fireworks go off in a bear trap.
Okay, so how do we... Okay, so In this dungeon, it wouldn't be a problem if the mud golems got in, if the mud golems didn't spawn in the first place. So I think by us idiot-proofing the first room, we've also idiot-proofed the second, right?
Well, there are still mud golems that might be able to crawl out.
That is fair.
Now,
But with a few modifications and maybe the removal of them.
Could you increase the heat in this room so that maybe they harden and turn brittle?
Ooh.
Then they turn into
Interesting. Okay,
claymen.
yeah.
Nobody's afraid of claymen.
That is wise. Okay, Marcus, let's get to work on creating an ever-burning something or other.
Fuck yeah.
Inian and Marcus in the corner begin to just set shit on fire.
Sometime later. So we ended up with a teddy bear. I'm not really sure how, but this sucker will make the room real hot.
Make the room real hot.
Fucking hot. Also, there's just going to be a threatening teddy bear in here. I hope that doesn't throw anybody.
Ooh, that's another trial. They'll be intimidated. Okay, I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
yeah.
walk past this thing.
Yeah.
I hope it's not too hot that they find a way to kill themselves on it.
That is a good point.
Shit.
You know, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Tell that to the last guy.
You travel into the final room.
This is
It's a
all
short
it took.
dungeon. Trying to get these people out as quickly as possible.
You walk into a great chamber lined on either side with treasure chests. Immediately in front of you are dozens, hundreds, thousands of glittering jewels, gemstones, pieces of gold. You watch as the guy in front of you, spear
Harlock
braced to his
immediately
back,
starts
just
punching the treasure chest.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
oh,
Observe.
hey, yeah, you thought of that too, huh? He walks over. Yeah, I haven't done anything in this room yet because yeah, it could be trapped.
So you've just
Never
been
trust a
standing
treasure
here?
chest.
Yeah,
For how long?
it's been like an hour and a half.
Are you a ghost?
No, I mean,
Do you want to be?
no.
Harlock?
Whoa.
Friendly
Just-
reminder of what our mission here
I'm
is.
just checking.
So, like, you've just been hanging out here. Yeah, the rest of the dungeon was so easy, this all feels like a trap.
Oh,
Ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that
can see
makes
that.
sense.
I can see that. If I went through a dungeon that was only 3 rooms and came into this massive fucking treasure room, I don't think I'd touch anything either.
God, this is harder than I thought. He
Yeah.
like sits down and crosses her legs. Also, I feel a little patronized right now. This treasure room was at the very end of what I did. So, yeah, no, a little frustrated. Low key, we were proud when we got to this treasure room. Also, Ash and Knight, you did a much better job designing ours than theirs.
I'm really sorry. Like I said, I was kind of crunched for time.
Yeah, I guess you were busy terrorizing Gregor or whatever. And Ian's like hunched over. Still though, like, come on. She motions to the guy in the room. The guy like reacts like, what?
Did you trap them for this guy?
No, there's nothing in here but treasure because I wanted him to leave.
That's the problem. People need a challenge to overcome, or else they feel useless.
But 2 of his friends died on the way here. I figured that was challenge enough.
I think that reflects more on them than it does on you when the challenge.
Moron.
Okay. What if we made things look dangerous, but they're not actually dangerous?
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
If all but one of these treasure chests looks like it's trapped, enough that someone will see it, they'll think that they're smart and they figured it out.
Ooh.
Oh.
But they're
That's
not
really
trapped
wise.
after all, so we don't kill anybody.
Yeah?
That's fair.
Yeah, good thought, Gregor. But how do we make a treasure chest look obviously trapped?
Oh, I
Change
have
the
an
direction
idea.
Of the chain.
Hey, Marcus, how many teeth do you have on hand?
About 26, not including my own.
All right, fire up some magic, because we need to rustle up some more.
Thrilling intent is in progress.
We value your viewership. Please continue to watch.
Oh, so we're making mimic arts and crafts just like in kindergarten.
Yeah, those were the days, actually.
Is that what school was like?
Inian and Harlock are like sitting, they're sitting like legs crossed having a fucking tea party in the background.
Yeah.
I mean, it was for us.
Yeah, you guys didn't, like color in between the lines of the Hell Beast.
You didn't, like,
No, I was more about killing the hell beast.
I mean, we were too, it's just,
They made us learn about it first.
You didn't do K through 12, you know? None of that? Inian's just looking at Gregor.
Inian, Ash can't even read.
Yeah, I know my letters and numbers. How come everybody assumes that I don't?
When you say Ash can't read, you're just hearing in your minds, ha!
Hey, come on, guys. That isn't true. 2, she's getting better all the time, and it's pretty cool.
That is certainly true. She is trying her best.
Yeah, but
Inian,
she's learning from Ballast McGee books.
Look, I hate that just as much. I hate that way more than any of you. What am I talking about?
Aren't you afraid she'll start talking like that?
My only point is that we shouldn't make fun of people who are bettering themselves, you know?
Here,
We're supposed to make
Inian
fun of
raises up her teacup and then takes a deep sip. The guy next to you is just like, hey, so I don't know what's going on, but can I take this treasure now?
Yeah,
Oh,
for
yeah,
it,
go
kid.
ahead.
Sure, dude. Yeah.
Okay. He looks up, takes like a few handfuls, looks back to you for like
Wait, use this
approval.
breastplate to hold more of it. I hand him the armor.
And take the sword. It might defend you from the clay monsters in the second room.
But it could be cursed. It's not.
He stops and looks over.
Oh, now he'll never leave.
I'm sorry, I
So-
couldn't help myself.
So
No,
what is
it's
so
fine.
okay, so our opinion on people bettering themselves through education is definitely one thing. What's our opinion on people bettering themselves through adventure, loot, and glory? Everybody looks over at the guy who's desperately trying to scoop gold into a breastplate and it keeps falling out.
That seems awful close to what we do for a living.
Speak
Yeah.
for yourself,
Don't like
cinnamon
that.
buns.
I just keep envisioning him like scooping it up with the breastplate, running halfway across the room, realizing he's left a trail of gold. Damn it, running back.
Shit. Honestly, this is hitting a little too close to home for me. I'm getting uncomfortable.
Hey, buddy, can you hurry up and leave? You're weirding us out. It's
I
not
mean,
your fault. It's
yeah.
more our fault. We're
Watch
self-conscious.
out for the pendulum.
Hold up. Should one of us escort this guy out?
He made it here fine.
Yeah.
Wait, is there more dungeon to go? It doesn't keep going to the outside. You have to go back through it?
Yeah, like I said, this one's bad.
Weird, the guy kind of like goes up to the door. Is this wall always here? From the other side of the door, something slops through. One of the clay monsters, completely hardened in the last room, peeks its head in and braces against the door and forces its way through. You all stand in a second, drawing arms. Thrilling intent is now in progress. An indiscernible amount of time later, you manage to see the dungeon to its completion and all the adventurers out. The night grows long and it shifts over to morning. A new day dawns, and as you realize you haven't gotten any sleep, first of all, the rays of dawn begin to touch the sides of the castle, and as if responding to that resplendent orb in the sky, the castle lets out a cry, and everything within begins to shift, drawing inwards. Though you're within the dungeon, you're almost pulled inwards, and for a moment you see a rush of light as the dungeon itself vanishes around you. You're thrown into the hub room of Castle Crowhenge, the beating heart of everything that you see, and as you look up, you realize you're not necessarily within physical space. That same sensation of your mind breaking, your perspective shifting before, comes back. And you realize you're used to this a little bit now. You can comprehend the world as it's meant to be seen. You take a look around and realize you're in a great void, but immediately around you, you can see the shape of the dungeon stretching out before you.
This is meta.
This is so cool. Shit.
And Ian looks down at what you're standing on. Whoa! This is how you arrange Castle Crowhenge?
Wait.
Indeed it is.
You didn't
Yes.
use enlarge person or anything, right?
No.
No.
What do you call this place?
Just the hub chamber. I'm not good at names. The first room's called the mud room. The second room's called pendulum room.
Okay. One of the first things we gotta do. You need a name, guy.
This is some sort of map tool.
All right, I'm giving you some extra points.
No, it's just like, oh, God, It's weird to think that, like, the Ashen Knight might have been just hanging around looking down at this as we were scrambling our way through the dungeon. Like, people died in there, and it was as simple as this. Okay, yeah, this is fine. No, I'm not freaking out. Inian's not freaking out at all.
I'm sorry. My only hope is to save as many people as I can. Many people come to this castle for glory. Many of them perish for what I believe to be good deeds. It's heartbreaking to know, when I dig into their minds, their reasons for being here. Men have come for treasure, to pay for the surgeries or medical attention loved ones require, but in their final days, as they lie dying in bed, their brother, sister, mother, father, whoever they may be, dies here because of my failures.
Yeah, once you come to terms with the futility of life, no death is really worth anything more
Then
than
I have
the other.
idiots that can't walk in a straight line.
Exactly.
So, it's a mixed bag.
Yeah, no, you're totally right. Like, so, I guess our job will be, looks around to the rest of the group, conquering and idiot-proofing this dungeon? Since we've already got these three, what makes this hard?
What makes it hard? You don't get to choose.
As he says that, a ripple travels through the castle. All of the cards immediately in front of you vanish, disappearing into the ether. And immediately beneath you, split out a brand new arcana. This time, all of them unrevealed. The secrets of Castle Crowhenge hidden to your eyes once more. Well, shit.
Yep.